What's up, future millionaires? It's your boy MTI, and in the midst of a bear market, the Drip Network is still paying. We're going to be looking at the Faucet and also the Drip Garden as well, and I'm also going to be compounding both of these in today's video. Now, one thing I do want to tell you is I kind of got a dilemma with the garden, not a bad one, and I'm going to share with you as we look at the garden. Now, as you can see here, looking at the price of Drip, it's around $7.32, and as we know, for the most part, the market has pulled back a little bit. Bitcoin is under 20K at the time of this video, and as we look here at the Faucet, you can see I have 2,324 drip. I have right around 23 drip ready to compound. It's a little bit less than a day, and I'm going to go ahead and compound this right now. So let's head over to the hydrate. All right, cool. Now it takes a few seconds. And now we can see compound success. And here you can see I have 2,346 drip. And you can see the value is over 17,000. And as we head over to the animal farm here, we're going to head to the drip garden. Now, as you can see, I got 1.4 million plants. You can see I have about $97 that I can either pull out or compound, just as well as the drip garden. I had about 168 that I could have pulled out as well, but I went on and compounded that. But before we do that, let's head over to the farmer's house. You can see here's my total asset value right now, 2,929. You can see I'm making over 48,000 plants per day. You can see I have about 48,000 plants ready to go. This is my daily amount, and look at that contract balance, well over 500,000, 509,000. And you can see things are constantly growing. Here's the drip BUSD LP price, and if you head over to the drip ecosystem.formulate, let's hit the garden and refresh this real quick. So you can see I have about 10.30 LPs, and we're going to take a look at this after I compound to see how much this goes up. You can also see my contract share as well. And if we head to the Dune website, you can see there's well over 30,000 players in the garden. And if we head back over to the animal farm, let's go ahead and get ready to compound this. And the thing about the drip garden as well, I'm going to share with you here in a second once I go ahead and compound. Because in the last video, I said I'm going to go ahead and compound at 2 million plants. And then I think I'm going to start my 6-to-1 strategy, which is compound 6 days a week, withdraw once a week. However, I have a little bit dilemma with that because as I'm getting a bigger garden, I do want to keep compounding, right? And I'm going to share with you why here in a second. So here we can see plant seed successful. I now have 1.5 million plants. We head over here, you can see it just updated 1.5 million plants. The total asset value is now over 3,000. You can see I'm now making over 50,000 plants per day. Here's my daily amount. If we head over to the drip.formulate, here it is right now before I update it, 10.30, and I was at $98. And I was at 48,679 plants. And as you can see here, over 50,000. So let's head back over. Let's refresh this. Now you can see 1.5 million, 10.64. So I went up 0.34 LPs. Here's the plants. And if we move down, you can see 1.7 seconds per plant. So I'm at 1.5 million, right? So right now it's going to take me 10 days to get to 2 million plants, right? Because if we just do 50,000, let's move this over. Easy math. It's going to be 500,000, right? 500,000 plus 1.5 is going to give me that 2 million, right? However, that's going to put me around September 26th, right? So at that point, I'm going to be close to probably 75,000 plants, give or take, when I hit 2 million. That's how many I'm going to be planting per day. But let's just say 50,000. And clearly we know it goes up every time you compound, right? So 50,000 times 20. In 20 days, That's 1,000,000 plants that I can grow once I hit 2 million, right? So let's say it's 75,000, which I believe is going to be close to that. It's only going to take me 14 days to get that million. So literally in 10 days, I'm going to have 2 million plants. And then I can compound 14 more days, once per day, which is 2 weeks, and then have 3 million plants, right? And so with that being said, and then essentially, if I'm at 50,000 plants per day at 1.5 million, at 3 million plants, I essentially be at 100,000 plants based off of my pool ownership and my, actions that I do, right? And so let's just say, for this example, I'm at 100,000 plants per day, a 3 million plant garden. Literally, I can compound another 10 days and have 4 million, right? And so when you're growing plants that fast, it makes it even funner to compound as more people are starting to pull out and get ready for the farms and pools. That's just allowing me to get more ownership, which in return is going to give me more LPs, which as this go up is going to pay me more, right? So as I get more ownership, this is going to pay me more LPs, which in return is going to make me more plants, which in return is going to give me more daily returns, right? And so just wanted to kind of give you a brief update. Here's the drip faucet here. Head back over to the price, $7.31, hanging on pretty stable around that $7 to $8. As you can see, 17,000. This is about 171 per day. You can see here's the garden. $100, that's about 271. And plus I got a few other DeFi protocols as well that I'm in as well. So just wanted to show you guys a brief update on drip faucet, the drip garden. This thing is constantly pumping, constantly growing. And for those that's in this, things are about to get really exciting, in my opinion, really exciting. So I do like looking at this. And then also you can see they do have the piggy bank coming soon as well. So I'm excited to see how that's going to look. I do have a strategy I'm thinking about doing with the piggy bank. And honestly, I think I need to do it sooner than later. And the reason why I say that is because if you're going to do a time lock on the piggy bank, in my opinion, my personal opinion, I think you should go ahead and get it out the way, because I'm thinking about potentially doing like a 9-month stake with a smaller portion amount of money. However, if things go well, it can turn into a nice amount of money, right? And so if I do that, of course, I'm going to show you guys in the video, show you guys what the strategy is, but stay tuned to that. But that's what I'm thinking about doing here soon. All right, so before we get out of here, shout out to the drip community. And as you can see, I am rocking the drip hoodie, which fits quite nicely, if you will. And I got this from the Drip Maxi store. So shout out to dripmaxi.io. And I've also had a lot of people who ask, hey, Mike, where did you get the drip light? This is where I acquired it, all of my merch, and also the drip light. So shout out to them, and I will catch you all on the next one.